Let me flip the camera around while we're doing our thing here. Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a quick poll. Roll in comments. Customize options for viewers. Text poll, I think is what we want to do here. Yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. I got a text poll for you guys to answer this question right here. Actually, we'll do that. And wait, can I edit? Yeah, edit. We'll change this to. There we go. That's a good one right there. I like that one. All right, guys, for 1 minute, we got a poll I want to do for the chat for you guys here. Which fish is better, a clownfish or a guppy? Which one would you rather have? It's available for now to fill out the polls and see if anyone has their strong opinions about their clownfish and about their guppies. Whew. My family is sick of me talking about fish stuff. Clownfish, take the lead. Will anybody else step up to the plate and weigh in on whether or not clownfish or guppies are better? I only did a minute for some reason on that one. I'll definitely kind of run through it again. Well, with a whopping 1 vote, comes in with the clownfish. Clownfish win, guys. Clownfish get the dub. By unanimous vote. Any advice on a depressed Oscar? Oh, I'm sorry, Hutch. Why is it? Well, was there anything that changed with your Oscar fish? Why you think it's feeling a little depressed? Is it like in a new environment? Did some fish like you get put in with some new fish, or did some fish get removed from the tank? Is it on like new food or something? When was the last time the water was cleaned? There's a lot of different variables that can come in when it comes to, why a fish might be acting a little more depressed than other times. Let's see. I haven't been taking her in, and yet she is at my neighbor's right now. I plan on taking her because of that. Are you saying like because they're at their neighbor's place that the fish seems a little more depressed? I mean, it could be just like the whole like new environment kind of thing, right? Where maybe it doesn't vibe with the other fish in there, or maybe like the water quality isn't what it should be, or maybe the environment's just different, right? Causing a little bit of a shock value to the little fishies. She had her in a 40-gallon with 2 large goldfish. I mean, that should be enough space. I don't know, maybe like being around other animals like that could be stressful, I mean, maybe there was a social hierarchy in the tank and, the Oscar wasn't feeling good. For a full-size Oscar, let me look up and see, how big is an Oscar fish, actually? Am I thinking it correctly? That's a pretty good sized fish, actually. At 40 gallons, might be a little small. Actually, now that I think about it. Oscar fish tank size. It says a minimum of 55 gallons is recommended, but 75 gallons or larger is ideal. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, 40 might be a little bit on the small side of things, for sure. That boy Ethan, welcome to the stream. Cookie Run Kingdom Play, thanks for coming by. You just subbed? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. We're trying to help out with a depressed little Oscar fish. One of the viewers here was having a little situation. They need a 75 plus. I got her 75. I just need to level. She's extremely aggressive. See. That could be just it, yeah, just like the small space, the fish, new environment kind of thing. Is your friend just kind of watching your Oscar fish while you're working on your tank? That boy Ethan, thank you much for that follow. Appreciate you there. Oh, I'm tired. What's that? She's extremely aggressive. Ah, so yeah, I think that would do it then. Rather territorial, a little aggressive. I can see how, being in an environment like that could definitely, make him feel off. What the? Why is TikTok chat so weird? I don't get it. Why is TikTok chat so weird? And then the person just joined, his name is the Penguin Sigma. You Gen Z kids are just like, what are you talking about? You Gen Z kids are just the weirdest. Emerald Gem, of course, also in here was in the stream, was like literally hitting on me in chat, and then sees I have like a wedding ring, and she's like, "I'm out." You're like, okay, did I ruin the fantasy? Unless she's still in here vibing, just kind of lurking in the background. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy there, Emerald Gem, if you're still in the chat. Maybe she unfollowed from that. That'd be funny. But hey guys, if you want to check out our shops here, if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if you're on TikTok, or if you're on our Facebook page right there, we have a little shop if you guys want to check out. We have a lot of different types of pumps. We have aquariums like this, which are fantastic. I kind of wanted to make a stream focusing on the pumps, right? Because, sometimes pumps just don't get enough love, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? What's up with this gift gallery thing's all about here? Oh, that's just like if I can get gifts, I guess, or something like that. Me. Maybe we're trying to rotate the cameras a little bit, get a little more of this aquarium background here. Get a little bit of like something like this right here, or something like that. Yeah, like a little bit of that right there, probably. Yeah, that looks good, right? I'll rotate this around a little bit as well right here. There we go. Then you get a chance to see our lovely fish just kind of vibing in the background, right? Doing their thing, living their best little fishy lives. Thanks for the likes coming in, guys. I appreciate that. I see that coming in. Thank you very much. 90% Kozop? What? Is that Dory? Yes, it actually is. Straight from the movie. That is actually Dory right there, actually. Right there. That's actually Dory, yes. From the movie. And if you haven't seen it, right over here, they got Nemo as well. Right there. Right there. Straight from the movie. Those are the actual actors that they used for the movie. You thought it was an animation. No, these are the actors that they're going to use for the live action version of Finding Nemo. Since Disney's on the kick of remastering all their old movies, so these are gonna be the live action stars that they're gonna be using. We have the full licensing to use their likeness and stuff like that. So Disney is gonna be giving us all that love. Right? Disney's gonna give us that love, Oh, the snail moved. Oh, look at him go. This might sound kind of dumb, but weird thing for me is that I found out that corals, or like sea anemones, are actually like animals. They're not like plants. I thought they were like plants the whole time. Like, what are they? They're such a weird thing. It's like anemones. How do they work? No one knows, bro. Also, we have our cool little aquarium internal filters right here. These are super nice. These are one of our best sellers here on our TikTok shop, YouTube shop, and our Instagram shop as well. You can kind of check out right here. We're going to open up this so you can see what it looks like inside. There we go. Apologies for the cough there, guys. Something I've been trying to get over for the last couple of weeks. This cough will just not go away. It's starting to, but it's annoying. So you can see what it looks like right there. Looking pretty cool, right? Has these suction cups on the back, so you can actually just kind of go like this, like right in there. Hey, look at that! Sticks right onto your tank, no problem, right? Does a great job of doing what it does, filtering out that water, making sure it's cleaned out. Basically, it pulls the in water through here. It has this coarse sponge right here, which does a great job of capturing any kind of debris or anything that's kind of floating around in there. And then it gets pumped up through here. As you can see right there, it gets pumped up through that, repeats the water through these little bristles right there. And the cycle just repeats from there. It's the cycle of life. Right there in action. I don't know, if you play your cards right, you can get the exact model that we have on stream. I'm just saying. It also comes with a little baggie right here as well. Nice little, actually, a reusable little baggie. As you can see right here. We actually probably just assemble this whole thing together right here, right now. It is that easy. Oh my gosh, how did they do it? I didn't even look at the instructions. I just opened it up and started figuring it out. You know, sometimes that's all you have to do with these. All right, so let's put this together right here. So, this definitely goes in. This part definitely goes into here like this, right? Whoop, my gosh, like that, right? Or no, right here. And that goes into here? No. How do you assemble this thing then? I might actually have to look up the instructions here. Let's do that. Never mind, I am confusion. Let's put this together. So we open up our handy dandy manual right here. What the heck just hit me? Don't want to lose that, that's for sure. Emerald Gem, welcome back. Alright, we're assembling our little filter deal right here. Okay, I'm looking at the pictures. I can kind of see how we put this thing together right here. So, this, I think, goes in, I think this whole thing, let's try to see how we put this together real quick. Okay, so this definitely attaches to an end. Which end is this attached to, though? It all kind of looks the same. I'm assuming probably just that end like that. What else we put on here? Like this? So this doesn't, that definitely doesn't attach there. Probably attaches to this part then. No. What is this piece for then? What the heck? Does it fit on like that? I think this probably goes in here like that. Yeah, so it kind of attaches in like that. And it probably just slides right into here. Like so. And boom. It's assembled. And you already got it so the water will filter in through here. Go up, gets sucked up through that. Repeats itself out through these bristles right there. You got yourself a nice little filter. Keep everything clean in that water, you know. Get that water clean. I got this tube thing. I don't even need to use it. That's how easy it is. Not sure. What are you not sure of there? Well, I'm sure they glad that you joined the chat. How about that? Huh? And you can find this filter right here on our TikTok shop, on our YouTube shop as well, if you're, or our Instagram shop as well if you are curious about what we have available for you guys right here. Again, like I said, super easy. Just kind of just press that right on, and then boom, you got yourself a handy dandy filter doing filtery things. How easy is that? That easy, obviously. And that's kind of one of the things we try to do here at Aquadream. Trying to make the whole process of owning an aquarium, jumping into the hobby, getting involved with it, we just try to make it a little easier for you. So you get a chance to spend more time enjoying your tank than you do maintaining it, right? Because that'd just be a hassle. Actually, I should send a message out here to one of my friends right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Accept. There we go. Give him a little follow back there. Okay, cool. By the way, I do plan to do an interview series. Oh, that one actually popped right off right there. With one of our influencers that we have. Her name is the Feral Mamie, if you guys know who she is. She's a little content creator out here doing a bunch of stuff for TikTok, a lot of stuff on TikTok, a lot of stuff on Instagram especially. She actually recently picked up one of our tanks and has been loving it, and I wanted to get her on the stream to do a little bit of an interview kind of thing. But then her kid got sick, which then got her sick in turn. I was like, oh man. But it will happen. We will definitely sit down and chat with me. Get a chance to talk about just all things aquarium, right? The hobby itself. What got her into it? What made her want to make the plunge into an Aquadream aquarium and things like that, you know? I mean, she even flexed us a little bit on social. She's like, oh, they got that TikTok shop, it's just garbage or whatever. And then, like, showed off, like, the tank. Is like, no, this is actually a pretty good tank, you know? I'm trying to put that back in the box. Oh, my gosh. You can never figure out how that goes exactly back in a box, can't you? It just never truly just works. It can't just be easy. It has to be tricky in some way. I think if I just do it like this, then, and then put that in like that. This is the ultimate puzzle right here. We're trying to figure out how to put everything back together. Do we sell corals? No, we do not, though, sadly. But we sell basically all the hardware stuff that you would need to make your corals have a nice little happy home. That being like, you know, the aquariums themselves, pumps, filters, any kind of thing like that. That's what we sell over here at Aquadream. I'm trying to get this box to try and get this thing back in the box, and it's so tricky. I can never figure out how to get these quite right. I'll put this. And we'll sling that kind of like down in there. I might even just be trying too hard. It might not even make it. Might not even matter. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I'll just do that. We'll leave that right there for now. We'll leave that. If we end up moving one of those items, we'll definitely let our shipping manager worry about that. But yeah. Actually, we're kind of the stream kind of wrapped up on me a little bit here. We're almost getting close to the end. Got like about another 20 minutes before we call it good on the stream, guys. So if you guys are new to the channels, make sure you tap like. Lets the algorithm know that people enjoy what we're doing here. Make sure you give us a follow as well. Helps us out a ton when it comes to, getting the message out to you guys like, yes, aquariums are cool, and we have really cool aquariums. Well, there you go. I want to see if we can do another little game here with the Guess My Drawing game. That was actually kind of fun. No. Okay, not that. Guess the drawing. Yeah, let's guess the drawing here. Alright, chat. Try to guess the drawing here. And if you say the word exactly, then you become super cool. Alright. And then a little that. So we'll say I'm just kind of chilling with this. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is just the fun part about TikTok and having doing little streams like this. But what is this I have in my hand? Are you able to guess what is in my hand right now? Oh my God, Joey J, that name is ridiculous. I have a feeling you're being sarcastic with that name there, Joey. What do I have in my hand right now? Oh, yes. Unless you're being like sarcastic and you're being like, yes, that's actually what I am doing, but that's because I actually believe in it. But yeah, what am I do? What do I have in my hand right now, chat? Here, 1 second left. Oh, the timer ran out. It was a drink. Let's do custom here. We'll do this one here. Oops. Yeah, start drawing. Okay, new drawing here, guys. Try to guess the drawing here. I'll just do this. Like little. What is this? Man. Woo. Trying to get over this cough I've been dealing with for so long. I never was sick. I just got this cough, man. What do we got here? You guys got a minute 15 left to guess what this is right here. And if you win, you get a solid thumbs up for me. And who doesn't want a thumbs up? I mean, it's the most gratifying way to win. But what is this? What is this right here? Yes, it is a fish. E. Hawkins, yes, it is. It is a fish. Look at you. Love to see it. Let's do another one here. Okay, how about this one? This is going to be 2 words. Alright. Get ready for this one. Alright, ready for this one here? like that, and then kind of a little one like that, and then kind of like this ish, and then kind of like lines across it, and then if that makes sense. Now imagine this like on the side of a tank, like right here. So this is all Aquadream related stuff that we're drawing here. What is this right here? It's a pretty tough. This is gonna be a little tricky. But okay, so this is like the aquarium, right here, and this is like the water, and this would be like the ground level right here, right? It's all like the sand and stuff. That's all sand. So this goes inside an aquarium. Thermometer, no. It does help out with the temperature of your water, though. Vicariously helps out with the temperature of your water. And then, I'm trying to think of other ways I can draw this. You got 30 seconds to guess. There is one currently on our aquarium right here, right over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. I try my best to draw it. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be now? Oxygen? No, but it does also help add oxygen to your water. It was a wave maker. A wave maker. One of do I have the box of it? Yeah, right here. You can kind of see it right here. It was a wave maker. See? It kind of looks like it, right? Yeah. I tried drawing it from like a side angle. So maybe if I drew it like more like this, it probably would have been a little better. But yeah, it's a wave maker I tried to draw right there. Now you can see that. You can see it. Alright. Never heard of that? You never heard of a wave maker? Well, these are awesome for your aquariums. You got one running right over here. You got a wave maker running right over here. Basically what it does, it just kind of helps create a current within your tank, and so then you can have like a water flow happening, so then it gives something like your fish to swim against, so it gets a little bit of exercise right there. Helps out, when I mentioned it helps out with temperature, it helps out regulating the temperature of the water within your aquarium. And so then, like since you have the water circulation, right, that means that the water's moving, meaning so that there's no like hot spots or cold spots. Like since the water's moving, it kind of helps keep everything even temperature. Been years though. It's been years since you've had an aquarium. And then that's it. Also helps out with oxygen. Is that since they have that water movement, helps break the surface tension up here, which helps out with the oxygen, the gas exchange of being able to add oxygen to the water and releasing any kind of like CO2 or something they can build up in your tank. How come it's been a while? How come it's been a few years for there, Hawkins, since you've had a tank? What should be another thing? I'm trying to look around the room here. Let's see. Circulation. Oh, I'm sorry, Hawkins. It's never easy to let go of that kind of stuff for sure. Or going through those kind of processes at all, you know. But, you know. That's the most important thing is to keep your head up and then move, you know, keep moving forward, you know. But let's see here. What's the next thing we can do for? Okay. Oh, I got one right here. I got one. Okay, I got another one here. This is gonna be 2 words, and it's another Aquadream product. So if you wanted to, you could probably cheat a little bit by going through our TikTok shop to see what it might look like. First, I'm gonna draw its side profile view like this. and then just if that helps. I'm not sure if this is helping. But imagine, so this is inside an aquarium, okay? This is underwater right here. So what could this be? And I'm going to do this little side profile of it, or the top down profile of it. Hey, Ashlyn, thank you much for the rose. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Or Ashlyn's boyfriend, sorry. It came up as just saying Ashlyn. I was like, oh, hey, Ashlyn. And then I see in the chat there's Ashlyn's boyfriend. Like, oh, totally different person. Okay, but it creates bubbles. It creates bubbles. And this is going to be this is the side profile view. This is going to be like the top down view of it right here. If that kind of helps. Like that, I guess. So this is what it looks like looking straight down at it, and this is what the side profile looks like. And sent a bear. Oh my goodness. Far too kind, Ashton's boyfriend. What did I just draw? What did I just draw right here? It's an object that we sell in our TikTok shop. It's a common item you see in aquariums. It's not a sump, no. It goes inside the aquarium, like right here, inside the tank. You got 20 seconds. Let's see if I can find it over here real quick. Oh, of course, I forgot to put the instructions back in that too. Oxygen rock, that is super close. That is super, super, super close. It's right here. Alright. It would be, well, it's backwards, but an air stone. So you can see on the back of it right here, like a little disc, right? I tried drawing with like the little hose tab right there where you put the air pump connection to it, right? And then if you set it, so you set it down like that, and it creates little bubbles, right? So it helps kind of create, it helps out with the oxygen of the thing. Same thing, oxygen rock. You can open up the package so you can see what I'm talking about right here. So that's kind of what it looks like right there. So you can see, like, if I kind of move it back right about here, right? Like that. See? Now it's all coming together, right? Yeah. Oh, I see it now. Okay. This is the top-down view. You can see, like, okay, that's making sense. It's not a perfect circle I drew there, but you get the idea. But yeah, these are great for large live fish tank use, especially like fish farms and things like that. You can connect it up to like an air pump or a blower or something like that. Just kind of helps add some more oxygen to your aquarium right there. Kind of like what I mentioned earlier about like the gas exchange that could happen, right? What you need to have happen with your aquarium to have it nice and healthy. I'm new to TikTok. This is fun. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm actually having fun. This is my first time playing around with it. I'm like, actually, I'm kind of enjoying this. Trying to think of the next thing here. Okay, let's do another one here. Delete that. Custom. Okay, we're going to do this one right here. Now, this is another thing that we have within our TikTok shop. These are multiple items that we have right here. So I'm going to try drawing it real quick. Like this. Like so. And there's going to be a little bit of a platform right there. Then that. Okay. Like that right there. And then, how else do I draw this? Actually, we just do like a little layer like that. And then we'll do like a little thing. Another little thing. Bigger little thing. And like another little thing. Like that. Again, if you guys have any answers what this is I just drew, feel free to just type it in the chat, and then it'll get you the right answer, and then we'll see if you got the right answer. Live rock. Now it's the whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah, I'll do like a little bit, like a little. So I'm like getting super close to the camera. It's probably looking really weird. That looked awful. Like this, like that, right? Like that. Hopefully, so what is this whole thing? This whole thing right here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here? You got 15 seconds? Oh my god. This is definitely going to help out a lot in future live streams to help pass the time while doing this. No idea? What about now? It's an aquarium! So you got like the fish right here. Try drawing some rocks. This is water. This is like the whole tank right here. The cabinet. See, Erlindo got it. And let's try another one here. Let's see here. What's another Aquadream related thing that could go in with this? Oh, how about this? We'll do this one right here. Okay. This is also aquarium related right here. So, like this. Right there. And do like that. This. Close with the filter. You're on the right track. I guess I could probably go up here like this as well. And these are like pipes going into it. Think larger item. How else should I draw this? And then we'll do like little stuff like that in there. If that helps, I don't know. That might just make things worse. It's on the bottom half of an aquarium. You find it much more in like larger size aquariums like this. How else would I draw this? I guess so. This is like the top of the tank here, right? So you got like your little fishies doing fish things, right? They're doing little fish things up here. You got 25 seconds to guess. Actually, if anything, I think it was Hawkins, right? Her name was. Yeah, I believe Hawkins actually said this earlier in the stream for one of her guesses. Oh, the timer ran out, guys. Oh my goodness, the timer ran out. Last second guesses for anybody. For everyone who just wants to be right and get some extra little bonus points. But it is what we have right here. Was this item right here? This would be the sump. It's like down here underneath the so this is like the bottom. This is like the bottom of the cabinet, right? This is like the top of the tank right here with the fish swimming around in there. This is the sump. This is the part that I was trying to point towards. Good guesses, though. We have some good guesses in there. All right, what's another one? Let's see. What's another thing we could do? What is another thing we could do? Okay, I'll do this one here. There's another aquarium related one here. Start drawing now. Okay, this might be a little tricky to draw. So, what I'm going to do is just highlight this thing right here. This part of the tank. Right here. What is this? This is, we can consider this augmented reality at this point, right? It's specifically this part of the tank. It's a specific type of glass. Essentially, I'm asking what kind of glass is this that we use for our aquariums. If you look through our TikTok shop, you might get a little bit of a hint. But it's a blank glass. So what's the word for what something glass is the name for it. I think this might be our last question of the night too. Before I gotta go, I gotta hop off. I gotta meet up with the wife and some friends for some dinner night. Run into some Mexican food. I'm hungry. I should say tengo hambre if I was going to a Mexican food place, right? So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you tap like. Let you know that let the algorithm know that people like what we do here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you give us a follow. Keep you up to date next time we do a live stream. Next time we if we do any kind of promotions or any kind of sales or anything like that, that's the best way to figure out to get some nice little cheapy deals on TikTok Shop, specifically when it comes to any one of our products here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! Dory, yeah, right there. We got one right there. That's actually like this is actually the Dory that they're going to use for the live action version of Finding Nemo. We found this one, and we got the rights for from Disney themselves. Gave us the rights to use that blue tang. So. That's the blue tang that's going to be in the live action version of Finding Nemo. Cool fact, right? No, I'm just kidding. Imagine if they actually did like a live action version of Finding Nemo and they actually use like real fish. That'd be like a video game straight. That'd be like a movie straight out of the '90s. We're gonna close down.